Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are still trying to find our lost daughter Siri, and to do that, we need to do a quest for a couple of witches. They want us to come here to the town of Downwarren and solve the village problems, and once we have done that, we're going to talk to, essentially, the mayor of this town, and he will give us payment that we will be able to use to barter with the witches, and then they will give us the information we're looking for. Hopefully they will point us in the right direction, and we'll stop getting the runaround. But first, let's see what problems this town has, and see if we can solve them. I was told a dark force of some sort. Which of you is the Elderman? I hear dark forces are at work here.
Recognize this dagger?
Pretty cool dagger, ain't it?
Aye, Master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
I wouldn't say I belong to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them.
Corpses under a tree.
You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Dark powers. Alright, so there's a bunch of unburied corpses under a tree that are haunting the area, is what it sounds like. Do you have any more details that might help me out?
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder.
A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Alright, well, sounds like work for someone who's not human. A witcher, maybe. I'll do it.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
I'm sure I will treat this evil lightly, and it'll kill me several times. Whispering Hillock, I don't think there's anything about the tree in my bestiary, seeing as how it's not a beast, it's a tree. Let's see if we can solve this problem of the haunted tree that's killing people. Hello? What did I just stumble upon? I was trying to head toward the tree, and I found a corpse here. Is it fresh? It looks fresh. Blood hasn't washed away in the rain.
Fang bites.
Fang bites? Is it a vampire? Or some other kind of creature I haven't met yet? Maybe a demon child?
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Must be this tree talking to me. I don't take orders from talking trees. Not anymore. Not after last time. Yeah, I can hear a thumping noise whenever I get close to this tree. It's almost like a heartbeat. This tree is a living organism, and it's whispering to me. I'm going to try and figure out, what's killing the villagers? This tree. Somehow this tree is killing the villagers. And is this another corpse, or is this the same corpse? No, this one looks different.
Claw marks. Wolves. I should look around.
Fangs and claw marks. Yeah, it sounds like wolves, alright. There it is. There's a werewolf.
Be gone. Be gone.
Alright. I'm not gonna be gone. I'm gonna try not to die to this werewolf if I can help it. No. They're still stronger than I am, despite leveling up since the last time I fought one. Oh, good grief. It's probably gonna kill me. I'm probably gonna die a couple of times. Trying to avoid that if I can help it. Come on, go down. Go down, please go down. Oh, it's a tough battle. It's a tough battle. We're both really close to death. One of us is gonna go down. I got it. I'm not turning back, I just lopped off its arm. Probably this easy-to-miss cave right here that's right next to the place of power. I'm surprised I found it. It's really difficult to find. I sense an enemy somewhere around here.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood?
I do it for the experience
Are
points.
you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Talking tree. You're a lot less pleasant than Harold. What are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I'd kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over a sea.
Can you stop with the tribal drum music? It's kind of obnoxious.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I don't know if I trust a talking tree that had werewolves attack me. Yeah, did you sick those werewolves on me?
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
So you claim I can free you or kill you. How can I free you, and give me a reason to want to do that?
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
I kind of believe you. The kids in the clearing. Yeah, I did find that sacrificial altar. I'm assuming they're going to be sacrificed to the witches. Am I on the right trail here?
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Well,
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
I don't know entirely what you're talking about, and I honestly don't think I believe you because you're a talking tree with spikes protruding out of you. What do you know of the witches, the ladies, the crones?
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
It looks like I now have to make a decision to help this talking demon tree that's been killing people, or disbelieve it. Yeah, I have no reason to believe what you're saying.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
Dare harm me, and against you will rise all the powers of nature.
Okay. Oh, some spiders? Ah, and Drago workers. I've killed plenty of these before. Not in this game. This is the first time I've seen these things. Ah! But they're probably pretty... Yeah, they're low level. Level 6 spider demon things. This seems to be an evil spirit tree monster. I'm just going to kill it. We'll worry about the consequences later, but killing this tree seems to be the better of the options. I don't know how I feel about these witches. They kind of seem evil themselves, but I think they might be the lesser of two evils. This tree I don't trust. I do not trust this tree. Alright, we're done. Yep, we have taken care of the whispering hillock. And now it's little creepy crawlies. Here! Now we can report back to the Ealdormen of Down Warren. Let them know we've killed the ghost in the tree. And here are all the bones. Yes, I didn't really examine the tree very closely, but turns out the Ealdorman was speaking the truth. There are a lot of sun-bleached bones out here decorating around the tree. So I definitely didn't trust that tree, and I'm not too sad it's gone. I'm not going to shed a tear for it. It's killed so many people. So many corpses around here just rotting out in the sun. Let's report back to the Ealdorman. Let them know we've done this task. Oh, this is convenient. They've come by to say hi to me.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Yeah, it was some kind of spirit. I don't know what it was, but it was some kind of demon spirit.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
With my sword. That's how I dispel most evil.
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No.
Maybe. Probably not.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
I knew it. You're gonna sacrifice a child. Yeah. I don't know if it's the lesser of two evils. I'm helping out an evil here. This is not gonna be good for my karma. Oh! I guess it's better than a sacrificed child, but... Oh, gross.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on. Our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em.
Okay?
No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
So you trade ears for protection. I guess that's fair. I'll protect myself without mutilating my body. Alright, here's your payment, you weird witches. I've collected a human ear. I guess this is what you wanted. You know, if you try and use this ear at any of the local shops, they're not going to take it. They only use crowns. Crowns is the local currency around here. Oh, you're as lovely as they said you'd be.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real
Yeah, you're a real basket case.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
We can't be bothered to walk 2 feet to collect the ear. Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's a severed ear, all right.
You can bring it, not ogle it.
That's mean. Oh, just add it to your collection. Oh, my mistake. I thought you were using them as currency. No, you're just hoarding ears, like normal witches do.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
Ew, this has got a beehive in her eye socket.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow.
Oh, I found Anna.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
Right.
We helped her. She agreed to
How
serve.
did you help her? Did you miscarry the
She
child?
bears the mark. She is ours.
You guys are weird.
Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You really got to get some Visine for that beehive in your eye. Tell me about the woman I seek.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
Except for protection, which you obviously didn't provide to the townsfolk, and I had to do it for
Mousy
you.
blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand the poor thing.
That's her. I recognize that description of her.
We cared for her as best we could.
Ew, that one collects hands.
Like she was our own daughter.
Is that more or less gross than the person with the beehive in their eye?
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Stubborn and selfish.
Alright, I get the point, yes.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
That's right, I'm a brave boy. And now I suspect we're going to be seeing things from Siri's point of view again. And these flashbacks, they're becoming pretty common.
We knew someone special was to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The sown seed that will burst into flame.
Child of the Elder Blood. Yeah, I guess her blood is special. Otherwise, the Wild Hunt wouldn't seek to destroy her, or enslave her, or whatever they're trying to do to her.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress.
Yes, she's got delicious blood. Don't take her ears, or sever her hands. You're all a bunch of amputating weirdos.
Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will. But not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
Don't let that lady with the hand fetish anywhere near her.
Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Also, don't let the foot fetishist anywhere near us.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Will she really? One day you'll regret having all of your limbs not amputated.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
You guys are
Elder
weird.
blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Yeah, which direction did she flee? I guess I could try and kill these folks. Or threaten them. Those are my only options. I can attempt to kill them or threaten them. Apparently the villagers like having you weirdos around, so goodbye.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
You'll return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And if you find her, the girl will die seeing you.
Okay.
Handsome knight.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'll see you lovely ladies sometime later, but I've got to go back to wandering the marshes now. Alright, so, Anna. I guess we found Anna. Gran turned out to be Anna. That's not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, so, I guess we can tell the Baron that Anna is enslaved? I guess not really enslaved, but she's hiding out here in the forest? I have no idea. Baron! Just the man I was looking to see. I've got an update for you. Found your missing wife.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the condition she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
I don't think I said that. You do bear the majority of the responsibility, though. Really, my opinion doesn't matter. This is just a simple exchange.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Okay, why don't you tell me from your point of view how you, the abusive husband, see things?
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
It really doesn't matter all that much, so keep going.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
Right.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Pretty brutal. I think I know why they call you the Bloody Baron. Something just clicked.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
All right, you'll have to tell me about that one later. You've got a couple of interesting stories, man. So how did Anna react to the fact that you butchered her lover?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Now that I've heard the full story, I can't say Anna seems so innocent. I wouldn't say you're entirely at fault, because obviously Anna shares a large part of the blame. Although, there's no excuse for you getting drunk and beating your wife. You should have just left each other alone. You should have just... Once it was clear that there was no hope of patching things up, you should have just gone your separate ways. I don't like any of these options. I'm not going to say he's at fault, because he's not entirely at fault. Anna does share a significant part of the blame from this point of view. And seems you deserve each other? That sounds spiteful. and indifference. I don't want any of these. All right, whatever. It seems you deserve each other. You both hated each other.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I don't know what my options are. If it's just a year-long contract, we could probably just wait it out. It's not really necessary to rush to get her out of there. She seems content. She'd probably wait it out a couple of months. It'll be fine. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp. I think this problem will sort itself out.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Okay. It's a death sentence for you and your men, but good luck. Now, we had a deal. I provided the information and you gave me some information.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
That's probably gotta hurt. Those razor-sharp claws in his spine. Alright, looks like we're not done killing the basilisk yet. We just stunned it a bit. Get to the top of the tower and rescue the Baron.
Bring it on, horser! Come here!
There. I've tamed it. Ugh. Now I've double tamed it. It is tame now.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
So, Siri used something called the Power, and that explains why they're pursuing her. They've got her scent. Now they know who she is. Yeah!
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Siri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I don't want to refuse this offer, but I'm so low level right now. I don't think I'm strong enough to take on all these witches. But I don't even know if I want to bring Anna back to her abusive husband. Although I do want to free her from the witches. Alright, I'll go. I'll try and settle this matter.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
I hope you don't mind if I join you in a couple of weeks. What is this?
There you are! Escaped again.
What is this?
Sorry, we was never here.
What? That's not your demon baby thing, is it?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Does it look like a monster? It does kind of look like a monster. And screams kind of like a monster.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
I'm sorry, it just kind of just came out of nowhere. We were talking about going to fight these witches in the marshes, these witches that are probably going to kill us all, talking about battle strategy, and then this little thing just showed up, and we're just like, gonna brush it off, like it's no big deal.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
I guess I'll meet you at the swamp.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
I'm not in a rush to get that done, but... okay.
And prove a good father to her.
Hey, we're level 8 now! Alright, the Baron has set off for the swamp. And it sounds like... Is Siri in Skellige? She's probably in... Yeah! Yeah, she's probably in Skellige. And I could return to Crookback Bog to do that quest with the Baron, although I imagine that's probably going to be a lot more difficult. I hope it's not a time-sensitive mission, because I'm probably not going to be doing that anytime soon. Oh. It's only level 9 quest. That is alright. I guess there are a lot of quests I could do around here that are low level, so yeah, sure. Before we head to Skellige to find Siri, who's probably not going to be in Skellige either, and that's probably just going to send me off in a different direction, but before we do that, I think we'll do a few more quests around here. We'll head to Crookback Bog. We'll get that done soon. In fact, we might do that next. If that's simple, we'll try it. It's like the Baron said, sometimes these quests aren't always black and white, and I think this quest to kill the witches is one of these quests. A lot of gray area here. Because these witches, gross people, bad people, but they've been doing some good things. They have been protecting the people, although in exchange for bodily mutilations. They collect ears, which is weird, but hey, if they protect the town and the townsfolk are okay with this, then that is not between me, that is between them. And they seem to be okay with it, so I don't know. And, yeah, they did kind of trick Anna, but they did do what she wanted, and if it's only a year of servitude, it's not too bad. Although, these witches are probably pretty bad. They're probably going to eat children. They seem like the kind of people that eat children, and they're kind of waiting for Gran, or Anna, to plump up the children so they could eat them. But, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go help the Baron. We're going to kill these witches in Downwater. Sounds like a pretty easy task, probably not too difficult, even though it was built up to be something pretty badly. But if it's only a level 9 quest, I think we'll be able to take care of it. And then after that, there are a lot of minor quests we could do, a lot of contracts we could do here in Valen. Maybe we'll hang out in Valen a little more, or maybe we'll move on. I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been The Witcher 3. Thank you for joining me.